Hi everybody, it's Thomas here from the Lightroom Diary. Today I have a really quick tip for Lightroom. I'm going to show you how you can use the histogram to actually manipulate the image in Lightroom's Develop module. You may or may not know this, but you can actually drag on the histogram to actually change the values in the basic panel. So let's get to that. Okay, so here we are. I just loaded any old image and I'm going to show you what I mean. So basically you have exposure, highlights, shadows, whites and blacks. These are all the values that you can actually change by dragging on the histogram. So what do I mean by that? Well, you can, if you go up to the histogram here and you click on it, you see as you highlight over different areas, you see you get this kind of highlight on the histogram. So for example, if we go to the bottom end here, we have shadows, and we go down to the bottom, very bottom, we have blacks, then we have exposure, highlights and whites. So to manipulate it, all you have to do is drag on it. So if I hover over this middle section here where it says exposure and I drag on it, you can see we're actually changing the exposure. And as if you look on the slider below it, you see it's changing with it. So again, this goes for all the different areas. So if I move up here to highlights, I can drag this down, and I'm now dragging down the highlights. Okay, and so then same goes for shadows. I can bring the shadows up just by dragging on the histogram here in the shadows area, and again I can manipulate the blacks and of course the whites. So the advantage of this is if you're, say, working on an image and you're down here working on, say, the vignette, or you know, you're maybe doing something with noise reduction, you want to quickly just change the exposure rather than scrolling all the way back up here to the basic panel. What you can do is you can just quickly pop up to the histogram and drag on it. So there you have it, really, just a quick little tip, and I hope that's been of some help. Okay, thank you, and we'll see you again soon.